Hey my friends, how are you? So I've just started putting on the camo pattern for the tiger. So I put on the first little bit there. It's going to take ages, so I just thought I'd get started. But I've just been looking at Whitman sort of patterns. So this is the one I'm going to go off, but I think I've already made this first little part here a bit big. I'm not going to make it, exactly the same, but I think I'm going to have to reduce the size of my shapes a bit. Go even a little bit smaller. Yeah, but it won't be exactly the same, but I've been looking at the pattern for a while, getting it into my subconscious. So it sort of looks like thin lines, but not thin, they get thick, you see there? But they also can get very thin. Look on the back here. It's odd, but yeah, you can see the camo goes that way, always. So I think I'm sort of starting to get it into my mind now. And the other thing is the brown doesn't generally connect to the green like it usually does with these German camo patterns. So it's going to be an interesting one, and it's going to take me a while to do, but yeah, best to get started. But I was sort of mooching around, or just sort of distracting myself with these things. So working away on the figures. Hold on, we'll see if we can get a little bit of focus on him. They're pretty nice. This is for the trench scene, and that's a Panzerjäger, 1944. His rifle looks good. That's a mini art rifle, and I've used photo etch gun belts, photo etch belts, and that was so I was able to add a dagger and a hand grenade into his belt, which was pretty cool. I've got to paint the front of his belt yet, more metallic colour. So there's not much more to go with this figure. I'm just sort of starting to add the oils now, make his legs a little bit dirtier, and we'll start to accentuate some more of those lines on his hat, and yeah, then he's pretty much ready to go. But I'm really developing my style. I know I'm not the greatest figure painter, but I want to develop my own style and my own way of doing it, and that's what I'm doing. So it's coming up okay. See, these ones aren't as advanced. It's a nice Panzerschreck by Mini Art. I like it. Mini Art did very well with those accessories. Really, with the Mini Art accessory kits, you can really upgrade your figures a lot, which is really good. Plus the photo etch kits you get and all that kind of stuff. Like, I often get these ones from China. These sort of photo etch infantry kits where you get heaps of belts and buttons and glasses and buckles and all kinds of cool things you can put on figures. Yes, so I don't know what kit I'll build next. There's so many of them. I've got heaps of mini art kits, so we could build any one of these. The house is a bit of a mess. I have to clean it up today as well. It's the weekend. Had a hard week at work. So I can build this. I might put this with the this one here. So this will be a part of the Southern Front not Southern Front, the Southern Russian Front in 1944. Then we've got a tram. That's going to be melded into the Stalingrad scene. So I'm thinking about incorporating these parts into that scene. So I have a battle scene going on in Stalingrad. Oh, we've also got this is cool. I haven't built this one yet, but the old rocket artillery, the Soviet rocket artillery. That's got a really nice T60, and Mini Art's T60s are beautiful, so I reckon this will come up really cool. got that at a really good price a while ago. Oh, we've got the German truck. So this is a beer truck. Now we can either turn it into a military truck, or we can, you know, do the actual beer truck. And I'm thinking about doing a nice beer truck. There's 2 beer trucks you can do. You can do that, you know, dark yellow one. That's Berlin. But this blue and red Hanover beer truck is pretty cool. I think they're the 1950s. But this was around in the war, this truck, and they used it for infantry support and all that kind of stuff. They were in the Panzer divisions, I do believe. This is a really nice one. These are really nice. I've built one of these before by Mini-Art, but this is the saloon version, and there's heaps of great paint options in this. So I use that for my Operation Typhoon diorama, or anything really. This was used all through the war, all over the place. And then we've got the full interior T54B, which is going to be a big project. It's so heavy. Like, this pack is heavy and it's big. It's so packed too. Like, this box is packed full. And it's cool because it's got, you know, all the night vision and all that kind of stuff. So this will be something to do, but I don't know when I'll get started on this one. Looks really cool. And then we've got a Dragon one here, the M3. That's a nice one. And we've got some more American stuff. So I've got the motorbike. I'm thinking about maybe getting a start on this one next, maybe. It does look really nice. Mini-Art's newer US truck. And you've got heaps of different versions to do. There's even a Brazilian version there. I think that's the Brazilian one. I'm not sure, but there is a Brazilian one or something. But of course, we're going to have to do a US truck. Elsie! She needs discipline. You need discipline. Yeah, she knows we're filming. Yeah, we're going through a phase. We got this Lieferwagen. Oh, it's going to fall. It's going to fall. That was the thing that was holding it all up. That is really cool, and I've seen someone do, just fall then. I've seen someone do this particular version here, and it looks amazing. So, but you got a couple more versions you can do. The chocolate truck, or you can do the chemical truck, Placket Farben, or you could do this one, or you can do the post truck. That's a 1950s postal. I think they're all sort of 1950s era. But I have seen this one done, the Lebensmittel, and yeah, it looks really good. Really good. This is a decent pack. It's got that really good gun. That's the 76, so it's the early one before they simplified the 76mm design. And it's got the big 3-axle truck. And you've got really cool paint schemes, which I'm going to attempt to do that one. That winter one there. I won't attempt it, I'll succeed. But that'll come at a later time, because this one's like the T54. That's going to take a lot of concentration. We've got a full interior Panzer IV, the OMAG version. And I've also got another T54 full interior, the first version of it. You're a naughty girl, aren't you? You're a naughty girl. What are you hunting? Did you find something to hunt? So I've got a lot of cool stuff, and of course all the accessories. All the accessory kits that have just fallen over. Then I've got a heap of Mini-Art as well. I mean, Masterbox, shitload of Masterbox over here. ICM, all kinds of different figure kits. Lacquer paints. It's really cool. So I'm not sure which one to do next. I'll hold off for a bit because, you know, we've got a lot of painting jobs on the table, so a lot of stuff to keep me busy. And then there's a lot of stuff here that I can redo and all that kind of stuff, because they're the older Tamiya ones I did. They're looking a bit dated now. That's an older Dragon one I did. That's a border one. Another mini art one. But those two just haven't been weathered, they've just been painted. And then we've got an older border one that I can redo. That's AFV Club, that's got to be weathered. Mini art. These ones are more finished. What is really finished, you know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Alright my friends, let me know if you have any ideas on which one I should start on or start building next, and I'll see you again soon.